You know, I have a friend, and I who will remain nameless, but we had a conversation where he was getting dumped, and he was super upset about it, and he didn't know how to deal with it, and he was asking me for advice. And I said, do you love this girl? And he said, yes. And I said, well, if you love her, you should want her to be happy. And if her being happy means her being with another man or another person, you should respect that, and you should love her still. I go, this is just a human being, and people break up, and I don't hate everyone I used to date. In fact, with time, I love all of them, even the ones that I didn't get along with, man. When I look back on every single girl that I ever dated, I swear to God, I only will allow the positive thing. I have some negative stories that are really funny and I tell them, but in my mind, when I'm thinking about that person, I only think about them when I love them. I only think about them, I mean, whatever, no matter what went wrong, you know, no matter, you know, what horrible thing was said, you know, that made the whole thing fall apart. I refuse to define them by that, and I instead define them by their potential. Well, I don't think people can realize that, and part of the reason why people can't realize that is because people are selfish. And that it's not empowering, and you're not helping yourself or anyone else, and in fact, you're devaluing yourself into this person's eyes because you become desperate and you have no personal sovereignty.
That's right.
A man that can't be with a woman, without a woman, when a woman doesn't want to be with a man, is a repulsive thing. It hurts watching it, man. It hurts your fucking soul. It cuts into you. You see it, and you go, this poor fuck, he doesn't even know. He's just trapped in this horrible pattern, and this person has become a drug dispenser, a negative downer drug. Yeah. This person gives them a depressing drug every time they see them.
It's crazy.
It's amazing.
It's called, the bonds of Maya. That's one name for it, where you get entangled in the illusory aspect of the universe, and you don't even realize it, and then you're just fucking in pain, but you're the reason you're in pain. It's so sad, but it's real, and it's like, it's a plague, but it's also kind of cool, man. Those kinds of prisons, thought prisons, are the best prisons to get into because you have the key. You can get out.
Get out of it, though. One of the things is you can't be selfish, because if you are selfish, you always want that person to be with you. You know, and this is what I was saying to my friend. I was like, dude, she does not want to be with you. You have to accept that.
Yeah.
You have to accept that this is a human being, and if you love this human being, you should want this human being to be happy.
Absolutely.
And your definition of love is you only love this human being if this human being provides you with the sex drug, provides you with the sex chemical. You can't just accept the fact that she wants the sex drug from someone different. Her genes are compelled to fuck someone different than you. And whether it's because you have personality shortcomings or physical shortcomings, it's not her responsibility. Her responsibility is to go towards what she enjoys and what she's attracted to. But we are so selfish that no one ever thinks that way.
Well, but also, man, aside from like letting someone have a happy life and not trying to manipulate or control them into being stuck with you,
Well, I don't think people can realize that, and part of the reason why people can't realize that is because people are selfish.